get John to hush his beak for a second there. Politely. I'm trying to see if this works. How come this doesn't work? How come this is not working? Hold on a second. I got who the hell is Joshua? Joshua. How do you pronounce that name? Hello, Josh. Okay, everybody. Hey, everybody. This is the Murdoch's Daily Live Chat. It's almost 3 o'clock. Maybe we can actually have a show today. Guys, if you guys aren't here 10 minutes past the hour, I shut it down. It's supposed to be a live chat, not a monologue.
You should wait at least 15 minutes.
15. So then I'll wait for tomorrow. I'm going to wait 15, and it's going to be you should have waited at least 20.
Well, no, most of us came in around a half hour after. I mean, there was two of us. Brianna and myself both tried in about a half hour after.
Yeah, so
I mean, come on, dude. You gotta. I figured you were going to be there for the whole hour talking to yourself.
Yeah, I tried that. That's hard to do. That is hard.
What, your dad didn't even show up to your show? I mean, you're no family support here? I mean,
no. My dad wasn't there. Not at all. Not one bit.
No, we were there, but the thing is, we say 3 o'clock. It should be 3 o'clock, not 3:15.
No. But
because
you go between the two people. This is a dialogue, not a monologue. Then.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. No, but if we
that just wasn't that entertaining. Apparently, is what you're trying to say.
Yeah. I'm not entertaining.
Oh, okay, got it. Okay, now the truth comes out.
Okay, Dad, what are you trying to say? What are you trying to say, Dad?
I can't.
Go ahead, say it now.
Go ahead.
No, it's okay.
Oh, don't be like that.
Go on.
No, you don't understand, because when Josh talks, he doesn't hear. He has one-way audio. It's like he talks, and when he stops, then he hears.
That's okay. Go ahead.
Oh, what were you going to say?
Forgot now. Not important.
Okay, John, talk to us about what happened yesterday. Oh, that makes the whole thing, it makes the whole feel of the room unpleasant now. Ugh. I have contracts. I have lots of contracts.
Well, yeah. Yesterday, normally I would have been at the Kingdom Hall, but I was so backed up with work, and so I worked the whole evening through.
So what? You call clients up? You say 2 a.m. I'm going to be at your place.
No, I had a lot of preparation to do stuff that I put off because we had a long weekend. Because Tuesday was a holiday and Monday was also an extended weekend. And
What weekend was on Monday? What was that?
Monday was a regular day, but Tuesday was a holiday.
What was on Tuesday?
May Day.
May Day?
Yes, 1st of May was Tuesday.
Well, what does it celebrate? We don't have a celebration for that.
That's a holiday over here. Why is the 1st of why is it a holiday here?
Because it's the 1st of May.
Yeah, Varro.
Because it's the 1st of May.
It's a May Day is actually a holiday in most places. It's the first day of spring.
Yeah, but no, that's not true. That's the 21st of April is the first day of spring.
But, it's celebrated.
Hold on now. Hold on now. Today's Wednesday. It's a holiday. I like it. That's what it sounds like.
It's like a spring festival, basically. At least here in the States it is. I don't know what it is over in Germany.
Yeah.
First day.
Yeah. So
all I know is the first day of May. Everybody started calling me. Can you open my pool? Can you open my pool? Can you open my pool? I'm like, no.
And then also on the first day of May, everybody called you saying, "Hey, where were you at? 30 minutes late."
Yeah, that's right. Well, my dad had his first time working on a pool, doing a pool repair yesterday. It was pretty cool. I think he liked it. I think he said that's pretty easy work.
So tomorrow's show is going to be live for the pool side?
Oh, no. I got footage. I have footage of us working on a pool. I got to splice it together and put it up as a video. I do have it. And
your dad's probably saying, "Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it. It's too hard. Too many screws." What were you saying, Dad? The store sells us too many screws with the pool?
The what?
Yesterday you're saying that they sold us too many screws with the pool?
They sold us too many screws?
Yeah. You said yesterday there was too many screws on the pool.
Oh, yeah. Get rid of half of those.
Oh, yeah. That's what I thought, eh?
Well, wait a minute. Maybe y'all were just clueless. Have you thought about it?
Well, honestly, I found as a boss myself with two people with drills, we're twice as screwed up.
Yeah.
It worked well. No, actually, it went good yesterday because yesterday would have been a 5 or 6 hour job and we finished it in 3.5 hours. But we didn't have any pattern to what we're doing yet, so but it's better. I mean, we already cut the time to do that repair in half because Jackie and I would have started in the morning and finished somewhere around 2 or 3, and we were done by what 11:30 noon, something like that.
Around there, yeah.
Yeah, we had troubles with the water because it was raining and I couldn't take the bottom of the liner out before a certain point. There can't be a certain amount of rain.
I actually just pulled up May Day in Germany. It says International Workers' Day. That's what it is.
Oh, there's your problem.
Festival. It says ancient festival to welcome the springtime, and it's also the international celebrate workers' rights.
Oh, there you go. Workers have rights in Germany.
Particularly in Berlin, apparently.
We're supposed to, but not always.
Oh, so y'all are like Americans then?
Oh yeah, I just went to work. It was any other day, it's just like any other. Oh my God, guys, shh! Michael Kustra's coming in.
Damn internet.
Do you see it? Don't make any quick movements or loud sounds. You'll run away.
Damn internet.
There you go. Mike, I send you texts on a regular basis. You don't reply. You don't say hi. You don't do anything.
Yeah, well, I just have a black screen now.
For what?
Mother.
For what? Where? Mike?
Yeah, I'm here.
Are you a black screen? Or black screen where?
Just a black screen. That's all I have.
Yeah, but did you press play? Oh, did you plug in the computer and turn it on?
I don't know what the hell happened. It just went black.
Yeah, but where? On Twitch,
No,
on Mardox, on Zoom, where?
Right
It's
on
not-
Zoom. My
It's
whole
not
computer
black.
just went black.
It's not black, Mike. It's dark.
Oh, yeah, it's dark. Yes. We have to say dark from now on. Dark and light. John's not, either John's frozen or he's not smiling.
He's just sitting there thinking, what is he talking about?
Yes, but my dad instigated it. So what else? But yeah, at 4 o'clock, but I really have to drop the show at 4 o'clock. So John, when it hits 10 o'clock your time, can you tell me to get lost? Because the warehouse is going to be closed at 4:45, so I got to get there for 4:45.
Okay.
Yeah, so I got to run, and then I got to go drain a pool.
WWE today, John?
Yes, WWE.
Oh, so it works.
today.
So it works out, right? Now you have a reason to get off the show quick.
That's right.
Mike, have you seen any websites or anything that you think that we should talk about or totally slander and destroy?
Oh, here's a good topic for you.
Oh, what's that?
I was at the restaurant today, and I was about to approach somebody. And the word Cintas come out of his mouth, and I'm like, wait a minute, we got to hear the rest of the conversation, because then he started talking about uniforms. And apparently there's a company called Cintas that does uniforms. Cintas.
Yeah, we have them
I was
locally.
thinking he was a tech guy because I heard Cintas, and I'm like, all right, Cintas, cool. He understands the internet world.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's the the operating system, right? Got it.
Yeah, the operating system we use on cPanel.
Yeah, which is pronounced Cint OS.
Yeah, but everybody in our world calls it Cintas because we're all like,
Yeah.
most people in the States call it Cintas, even though it's CentOS.
There's a topic for you guys. What about all these abbreviations to everything? I mean, what happened to being able to say proper words to proper things as opposed to everybody?
Well, that's easy. I can actually help with that one. For those of us that can't spell worth a shit, abbreviations are easier.
Really? Oh, you?
I can't spell worth a damn, man.
How about you?
So, John, your name won't be John anymore. It'll be Joe.
Unlike John, I'm not an English teacher, so I don't understand how to spell worth a shit.
Well, how about like Mike? Let's get it from Mike here. Mike, how would you like to go around from now being called MK Ultra? Did you guys catch that?
Yes, I did.
No.
MK Ultra. Michael Kustra, MK, abbreviation. Mike's not there anymore? Oh, no. Mike's gone. He went black. Dark. He went dark. And, John, do you know what MK Ultra is?
No.
Oh, my God. You're out of the States for too long. CIA mind control with LSD on people. And it was a program back in the 1960s, 70s. And they called it
53 to 73.
Yeah, 53 to 73. Yeah, and they called it MK Ultra. And yeah, but it doesn't end at 73. They're still doing up until right now. There's I mean, I doubt they just dropped it. That program in the government was too successful just to say, we're not going to do it anymore. Come on, they found other things to add to it, you know. And they're probably doing it right now with me. But that's a conspiracy theory. Anyways, yeah, MK Ultra was and probably still is a mind control experiment done by the CIA and the United States government in the early, let's say the 60s mostly. And
here they don't have to do mind control anymore. Now they just hold back your food because the government has full control of everything.
How do they hold back your food?
Actually, in the event of a disaster, the government has the right to steal your food. They passed a law on that when Obama was in office.
How the hell does that work?
Yeah.
National disaster, and the government just says we're not going to feed you anymore?
Basically, yeah. Welcome to America, man.
I'm glad I'm not in America. I'm staying in Canada. I'm not even going to go visit anymore now.
Every about 5 or 6 years, further north and further north. Eventually, I'll probably cross the border and be in Canada.
Yeah, we're waiting for you.
Then I'll be over there. I'm not going to Quebec though, so I mean,
best place in the world.
But I don't speak French.
No, it's the best place in the world. I have to say that. I absolutely love it without a doubt. It's the best place in the world. I would stay here all my life.
He's being monitored.
Well, if he's being monitored, he might as well live in the States.
Look, I give it 2 thumbs up, guys. 2 thumbs up. I love Quebec.
Let Brianna speak.
Go ahead, Brianna.
Je parle français.
Yes, but we can't do that here because it'd be discrimination for all the English people trying to listen.
Oh, don't parler français?
Well, no, but tu parles pas français.
Ich spreche Deutsch.
Yeah. Let's talk German.
And one sentence in French.
Let's talk German.
Now, Nelson speaks French, he just doesn't understand what he's saying.
Yeah.
Ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch.
Yeah.
Speaks German also?
Multilingual. Very cool.
I'm multilingual too. I know how to speak Klingon.
There's a lot of people with autism that are polyglots.
Yeah.
I know how to speak Klingon.
I can speak binary.
Yeah, me too. 1, 2, 0, 1. I heard of one person once having a binary dream, and it went something like this. Now, knowing that binary is zeros and ones, right? So 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 2.
To throw everything off.
Nightmare?
Yeah, nightmare. The nightmare. Had to throw a 2 in there.
Although, the really confusing part is when you get into quantum computers, where everything's zeros and ones are processed simultaneously.
Yeah. That even boggles my mind, and I'm pretty advanced in this stuff.
And the company that owns that computer's in Canada.
Yeah. No, that's true. What is it called? Something Wave. What's it called?
D-Wave.
D-Wave, yeah, and it's a Canadian company who's developed quantum computers.
Yep.
Yep.
It's dwavesys.com.
And it's pretty neat because some of this quantum computing, it's not as difficult as some people think. When you generate 2 photons of light simultaneously in a magnetic field, and there's 2 of them, and then you take 1 photon and move it. That first photon, when you vibrate it, the second one vibrates the same way. Now, here's what's weird.
Why are you so fascinated with vibrators again?
Yeah, I love vibrators when it comes to photons. But hold on now. Now, here's the thing that scientists have figured out. Now, they're gonna prove it as time goes on because the Chinese are going to launch a space vessel that's going to travel to the outskirts of our solar system. It's going to carry a photon in a magnetic field, and as it vibrates here, they're going to monitor how it vibrates over there. Apparently, using this quantum filament technology, You're supposed to be able to vibrate the proton here on Earth, and no matter where in the universe, the other one will vibrate simultaneously at the exact same time. Which will mean, and this is mind-boggling, John, I mean universe. I mean, you could be in another galaxy. I go, hi, John, and you hear me right off the bat. Hi, John, like instantly at the very exact same time in space. That is messed up.
So you can call
Yeah,
me.
but what's John doing in space?
Oh, I don't know. We just threw him up there, you know. You gotta have a German up there sooner or later. I can't wait for the Russians for everything.
Space, Germans in space.
It's in space.
Well, the temperature that the G wave is at negative 203 degrees Celsius.
Hold on, Josh, what?
You know, it's interesting.
It has to be kept. The processor is kept at negative 273 degrees Celsius.
Yeah, and that's easy to do in space because it's already
Which is
almost there.
Exactly 0.015 degrees above absolute zero.
Or 1 Kelvin.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, John, what are you going to say? Now, right before you're going to start drinking your beer?
That's apple juice mixed with mineral water.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It's just in a beer
This is really ginger ale.
We'll ask you, Dick.
I was drunk after drinking this one.
What was interesting is I put in my my ID, my user ID, in the Twitch chat,
Yeah.
and then the Mardox bot, it answered me.
Yeah.
Then
Huh?
I received your ID as blah 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 blah.
Yeah. And
Here, I thought you said IV instead of ID.
yeah.
And I was like, wait a minute, are you getting back in the medical field now?
But I'm working on it still. So later on, like by next week, you'll be able to write thank you, and it will respond back. You're welcome. It is good. It is gonna. We're getting there. There's some little glitches I want to fix up before I release it. And the AI it's intense. It's part of the Marduk skunk works. Okay, so we understand where it's coming from.
Quite interesting.
Yes, Marduk's has its own skunk works.
Yes, I was looking at the
Trust me, we know. We
Right.
know.
for the games for the high scores.
Yeah.
It says that you don't exactly just plug in your information. There's also a script you have to upload to your site.
Right.
But that
Is it PHP or is it in Java?
PHP.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah. So give me that PHP at the end of the show, or send it to me as a zip file on Skype, and I'll upload. I'll give you back the URL where it's located, and we can test it. So,
Okay, sure.
Yeah, we'll do it that way. Mike, you're back. How are you doing, Michael? Mr. Kustra, are you back from the darkness?
You hear me?
Yes, Mike.
Yeah.
Are you coming back to the light side?
I still prefer the dark side.
Can you reinstall your computer, Mike? Just get into it and reinstall it.
I'm telling you.
It's not the internet, dude. It's your computer. I'm telling you. I am telling you. It's your computer.
We're going to call him Mike Vader pretty soon.
Michael Kustra, do you use two-part authentication?
You what?
You do it? Okay. How old are you?
I'm very old.
Okay, very old. Do you
Again, son of a bitch.
do you use a system where you log into a website and then it sends you a code to your cell phone through SMS, and then you have to type that code in on the website to authenticate it's you?
I do.
Mike, do you?
Hey, you hear me?
Yes, we hear you. Do you use that?
I didn't hear one thing you were saying.
Do you when you
Damn
hold on.
Internet.
Mike, when you go to websites and you type in your user and password like your banking, the banking system sends you a code on your cell phone. You have to type in the code to authenticate it's you. Do you use those systems?
No, I don't.
Okay, my generation's safe and secure. The older generation is screwed, except for John, because he's a good guy. You should be using 2-part authentication. In some cases, like I do 3-part. Jesus.
That's too much work.
There's one website that I use for the servers. I'm not kidding you. When I log in, it sends me a code to my phone using a special app. The app detects if my phone is within 6 feet of my computer using Bluetooth. If my phone is not in range of my computer system here in the office, and even though I got the code, I can't punch it in. It won't accept it. Part 1 is my login and password. Part 2 is the code on the phone. Part 3 is the destination of the phone relative to the computer. Now that's getting nuts. That's telling you I'm here at this computer punching in this code to authenticate it's me. But without that, you guys have your websites up in the air going, you know. How about you, Josh? 2-part or 3-part in some cases?
Mostly 2.
2? You don't use the proximity authentication?
Some of my stuff I have IP restrictions.
Oh, okay. To say that you're on that IP address at your place.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. You have a dedicated IP to yourself?
My servers. Well, I have an IP for my server here at the house. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, that helps a lot too, because at least you're saying
I'm
that's
the only one on it.
yeah. That's it. At least that's also good too. Yeah. But maybe we should do a video on 2-part authentication, because I'm getting it. I had my neighbor across here. He was saying that, oh, that's all a scam and all this, and I seriously, I don't know. You hit 50 and everything becomes a scam. I don't get it. I don't want to be that way when I hit 50. I'm gonna tell my kids, oh, you guys are all just a scam. Your mother called me in to have me go out with her. Mike, you still there, buddy?
I'm still here.
Okay, you're still okay. So you're on the light side now. You're not on the dark side anymore.
Yeah, but there's something wrong with my. You still hear me?
Yes, we can. Is it your
We
computer?
cannot hear a thing
Is
you're
it
saying.
your computer?
I think it's the damn internet.
I think it's the computer.
I think it's
so,
the
right?
user behind the internet.
The between the chair and the computer.
That's usually the problem. It
Yeah,
could be an IDT10 error. No, you know what I'm talking about, right there? You know?
They
Okay.
only had the ID 10T error.
Yeah. Are you familiar with that one, Brianna?
Yes.
Every person's familiar with that. I mean, that basically means the
I don't think
person.
Michael's familiar with that one, so we'll leave it at that.
Yeah, it refers to the person sitting between the back of the chair and the front of the computer.
Yeah, for those that don't know, if you actually write out everything in capital letters in the numbers, it spells idiot.
Yeah.
ID10T. ID10T.
Have you ever seen? Well, then there's also the PEBCAC.
The what?
PEBCAC. Problem exists between computer and between
Yeah,
different.
computer keyboard.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. Between chair and the keyboard. Yeah, the user. That's right. That's right.
And then there's
You
the,
know, that's why I find certain people are so fucking stupid.
Wait. Beep. Okay, keep going.
Yeah, you heard that beep?
Dogecoin.
I'll tell you, people that can't spell the whole damn thing, man, I have fucking problems with that.
Beep. Can we have someone censor this show? Michael's gone crazy. Michael's gone
Oh,
nuts.
he's in Canada, man. Everybody goes crazy up there, don't they?
Oh no, yeah, stir crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, all y'all do is look at football.
But
Hold on, one at a time, guys.
oh, well,
go ahead, Josh.
Okay.
No, go ahead, Josh.
Good.
Age, beauty before age, man.
That would be you and you before him.
He's lost for words now.
Nah, I just let you know.
Oh jeez.
Hey, Nelson,
Yay, John.
I thought you said we had a new landing page.
A what?
New landing page.
Yeah.
I haven't seen one yet.
Not for you.
Oh, I understand.
We don't provide new landing pages for people like you. I mean the members. I mean the members that are good paying members. We don't provide landing pages for those people.
Got a little racist, babe.
Tonight, tomorrow. I got a couple things to do tonight. Tomorrow it's all rain till Friday, so I'm gonna work on that. Right now, I gotta get stuff done today and tomorrow. Yeah. So when I get back from draining the pool here, I gotta go borrow a gas powered pump to drain these pools because it's just taking too long with the little electric ones. It takes up to 6 hours for some of these pools. So I'm
Is
gonna
that what you call going to the bathroom nowadays?
using the pump, draining the pool.
Okay.
He
Hey,
takes
hey,
his
John.
Mardox cup. He takes his Mardox cup, dips it in the thing.
I had a client today call up and nice guy, and I said I want to know that if last night you could drain your pool. He goes, and you want me to do that how, with my mouth? I said, or with a teaspoon if you want, or a syringe. That's pretty fun too. You can like point it at your kids and shoot them. You know, just make sure it's done by tomorrow morning. He goes, I don't have the means to do that, and I was joking. He was serious. He was serious. He was like, how do you want me to do that, with my mouth? Like, you moron. And I'm like, and I was telling him, oh yeah, with a teaspoon. Yeah, so or a syringe. I must have came across as a know-it-all jerk, and no one told me. So I apologize. I said, "Oh, okay, no, I was joking." He goes, "Well, I wasn't." And I go, "No problem." I said, "That you have trouble setting up?" He goes, "Well, usually the pool opening is done by the company I work for." I go, "Oh, okay, no problem. I'll take care of the whole thing." 'Cause usually when that's like that, it's they just want to jump in the pool and that's it. They don't want to maintain it or nothing, And so when I heard that, it's like, okay, I'll go get a gas pump and drain it. It's a 24-foot pool, so it gives you an idea. It's a basin.
You could have, Nelson, you could have told him he could use a straw. It would have been better.
Yeah. Oh man! At least at the end of the conversation, he was smiling and laughing. And he was okay with it, everything, But that almost turned into a click. Call up Trevi. That guy's a jerk. Someone should tell him. Michael, can you go put in your affiliate ID code in Twitch? And look what it says.
It doesn't say anything.
Right after you plugged it in, you see, there should be another post.
Oh, I see the bot. Yeah.
Yeah, it's starting to work. It's starting to.
Yeah.
Now I gotta get to recognize whether or not the codes are good or not, because sometimes if you just plug in all zeros, it says "Thank you, I received it." I do want it to say your name. Thank you, Michael. I received it to authenticate it's you. And then I got and then I want to go further so you can actually start having a conversation with it. You say thank you and it says you're welcome and all this stuff. So there's a whole database of 64,000 responses that this thing is going to have.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, we've been testing it out. A couple of guys and myself behind the scenes are like, "Will you have sex with me?" And it replies back literally, "I don't have sexual organs." If you swear, it tells you, "Please do not swear."
Nice.
I'm gonna have it say Dogecoin.
Why are you programming it to have sex with you again?
Oh no, because I want to. Because I don't. No, it's easier and safer. It's all digital.
Apparently.
It happens so much faster now.
Although they have more viruses, you know that, right?
Yeah, but it's only for computers, not for humans.
It could be transferable nowadays.
John is looking. John is on his laptop. Is this for real? Can we do that? Hold on. Let me get the mic.
And the mic's just sitting there saying the same thing.
I can see John pulling out. I can see John pulling out the Holy Bible, going, "There's got to be something in here about that." Sex with robots? That can't be wrong. I'm Jehovah's Witness. We'll make it wrong. I'm going to add it in. It's called the Book of Jehovah for a reason. I am going to be going and this weekend I'm going to be tearing apart a person's walkway. It's an elderly couple, and they don't really have the money for it, to take care of that. And I figured it's going to take Jackie and I maybe a couple hours to take all the bricks out, put down new sand, put all the bricks back, And I already have it set in my mind. I'm not charging for it, I just want to help out. So I'm thinking, with what we talked about, good deeds, and doing nice things for people, doing one big task, does that count for 30 on the list?
No.
No. Oh.
Well,
Doesn't work that way.
do one thing, dude.
Only
Yeah.
counts for one thing. Oh man,
Yep.
Michael, did you
No.
watch this? Did you watch the show about that?
Yes, I did.
And how do you feel about it? Is that a scam or
No, it's not a scam.
it's going to be a good idea?
Yeah,
Have you started?
I always do it.
You've done one nice thing a day so far.
That's right. I do it all the time.
Not for the same person.
No, no.
This old lady is getting real tired of him helping her across the street.
I don't
That's
want.
right.
I don't want to go across the street. I want to go home. What are we doing out in these woods? Why are you having me dig a hole? Michael, you're a twisted guy, man. Oh wow. Oh, geez.
On the Ever 40, about 40 centimeters from the screen.
Well, I'm about 60 right now, so I'm safe. Yeah, back in the day, we used to actually keep files on our clients. Like when you filled out a form, I actually had it print out. We put an actual hard copy in case hard drives died or whatever. And on the inside of the folder, sometimes we would write COD, and it did not mean cash on delivery or any of those sorts. It actually stood for customer on drugs. Because when you called up and you went, I can't see my banner, I want my money back, but we told you 5 times how to go see your banner, and you just can't go and follow instructions, we wrote on there COD. It's like, goodbye. What codes do you guys use in dirt industries? Go for it, John. You must have something. You must have something. Other than leaving the person's premises and going, ah!
Hey, don't. There's a PIA fee. Have you heard that
A
one?
PIA.
Yeah,
What's that?
it's when they're a pain in the ass.
Yes, fee.
I use PETA, pain in the ass.
Yeah.
PETA.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Spell it properly.
Here, PETA, they would probably raise hell and sue you for trademark infringement because
Yeah.
of the pet, the whole animal rights.
Niagara Falls here in Canada. There's towns there that got in big trouble because they would charge you a tourism fee of 3% on whatever you would eat in restaurants. If you don't challenge it, they charge you the 3%, and it's supposed to go back to the tourism community, the whole thing. The Canadian government stood up and said, we never okayed that tax. There is no such thing as a tourism tax or a tourist tax.
Really?
Really? And if you go to like when I go to Niagara Falls this fall here, I'm going to be sure to watch for that because they put it right on the receipt: tourist tax 3%, and it's like, take that off if you want me to come back.
You're gonna be like, wait a minute, I'm Canadian. I'm not a tourist.
Yeah, that's it. And you ever notice how if you write tourist just slightly wrong,
You're supposed to be charging the dumbass Americans that, not us.
Well, it's like you should be paying me the tourist 3% to go there. I would think, right? Brianna's getting all fancy. She plugged in her code like 3 times. Good.
Yeah, I just put it too many times.
Yeah,
That's having trouble.
Yeah, Brianna had to shake. Yes, Brianna. When I get it fully functional, I'll release it to you so you can break it.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you gotta tell me how you broke it.
Did you
Well, actually,
you guys
that script, Brianna, is going to be accessible through the Marduk's website. It's not just going to be on Twitch. What are you going to say, John?
Oh,
did you guys hear anything about what's going on in with cobalt? The mineral.
The mineral? What's going on with cobalt?
It has recently, the CNN discovered that that because they have cobalt, a lot of cobalt in where was this, in Africa somewhere,
Yeah.
and they're using child labor at the mines.
Oh yeah, shit. Yeah. But that's not uncommon in today's news. I mean, that's pretty much standard in the.
Yeah, but it wasn't like publicly known. And you know what else was on the news?
What's that?
about Uber drivers.
They're using child
No,
labor
no,
for
no,
Uber.
no. Yeah, you have a little Uber driver.
No. Not 9-year-olds changing the oil and stuff. Can't have kids driving.
They discovered they discovered through investigation that Uber over more than 100 Uber drivers have been either convicted
Yeah.
or have to go to trial for assault, sexual assault.
Yeah, but hold on now. It's not before they joined. It was during they joined. They join Uber, and then, like, for example, there's an assault and battery charge on the Uber driver.
While they were Uber driver, yeah.
Yeah, but this is after they joined up. When they joined up, they went through the screening process apparently, and they were accepted because they didn't have a criminal history.
Right.
But after they're a driver, they beat up their wife and they get charged for assault and battery, or the wife beats up the husband, whichever. But that's a crime, and you're not supposed to be able to be an Uber driver if you have a criminal history.
But there were also cases of like say a young lady or a woman, she's out drinking wherever at a bar and too drunk to drive, so she calls an Uber, and they had been taken advantage of.
Yeah.
And stuff.
But let's not spoil Uber with one person or two people that did a rape case across how many thousand people are doing Uber driving and Lyft driving right now. You're going to have the bad apples. You're going to, regardless of the person has a criminal history or not. There have been police officers who have taken advantage of their prisoners in handcuffs in the back seat.
Of course.
Yeah.
No, it was just the point that it was discovered because they quieted it down.
That's not good. That's not good.
And that's the thing.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
That's not good. Those people should. I mean, they should go to jail. They should go to be punished. But
there have been convictions and stuff, but it's like the general public doesn't know about it, or didn't know about it.
That's it. No, we've got to stop hiding away the news like that. There's too many organizations wanting to protect their name, like Uber. You can't have Uber say one of our clients was raped by one of our drivers that we hire, but we did a test. The guy didn't have a criminal history or whatsoever, but he raped this person. Can't have that. It would ruin their Uber name.
Yeah, because the contradiction is, from what I understand, they advertise themselves as one of the safest means of transportation or something like that.
That's right.
And then stuff like that happens, I mean, because people, they need to know if they need to be cautious about such things.
Here's another one. The Nintendo Swift. You guys know what it is, right? That game console. Okay. It's got a hack in the processor. The type of processor they're using, it's a hardware hack. If you know about the hack, you can then install any operating system you want on it, and you can play any games you want on it. It doesn't have to be just Nintendo as soon as you know about the hack. Nintendo cannot say, there's a hack, we're doing a recall, and you can send us your Nintendo Switch and we'll reprogram the ROM, the read-only memory, so that the hack is gone. Because how many people are going to send back their Nintendo Switch once they know there's a hack and that anybody can do it? A 9-year-old has done it. Gone through the process, rebooted in such a way, hold such a button down in such a way, and boom, you can install whatever you want on it. Any game, and play anything. It doesn't have to be just Nintendo. Because right now, when you buy a Nintendo Switch, it's only Nintendo games can go on it. You see? But what a lot of people don't understand is that these computers are all just computers. If you install the Nintendo OS or get able to take it out and put the Xbox OS on, it's pretty much the same architecture, And so what are they going to do? So Nintendo's stuck in a rock and a hard spot saying, do we do a recall? But if we do, everyone's going to learn about the hack? Or do we not talk about the hack at all? Hope that people don't know about it. Oh, wait. Should I even mention this here?
Yeah.
Everybody's
I am not endorsing stealing software. If you're stealing software, you're a bad person. Do not steal software. Buy the software.
Since the beginning of these games.
Show a disclaimer already.
Support your developers.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
I have a Mac with both of my computers have broken screens,
Good luck.
and I'm using an external monitor right now.
Yeah.
So, but my other one is a Mac. So, but it's got a broken screen. So, and for programming iOS games, I would need it. So I'm eventually gonna have to get my Mac screen fixed.
How old is the Macintosh? How old is the laptop?
It's like 2009, I think.
You're not going to be able to get it fixed through Apple. They won't touch it.
No, it was it 2011.
Yeah, you'll have to go through somebody like Rossman Group in New York, Louis Rossman. That will probably do it. But you got to be careful because I know that if you change the screen on the iPhones, and I don't know if it's recent, if you change the screen on an iPhone, brand new with the parts from Apple, it bricks your phone. Not breaks,
Yeah.
bricks. It means that you can't do nothing with it anymore.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how far back the laptops go with that same kind of technology. Apparently, with the older laptops, if you just changed out the battery without it being an authentic Apple or Mac repair company, just changing the battery alone inside would brick your laptop. So yeah, so be careful about that. I know that after 5 years, Apple just says, "Look, go buy a new laptop." Is usually what they say to do. Yeah. How about you, Josh? How old are your laptops? I know you have iOS, right?
I do. I have nothing over 3 years old.
And who do you go to get them fixed, or if they break, you just get another one?
If they break, I typically just buy another one. But the reason why is I rotate my computers every 3 years.
Yeah.
So I buy a new tablet once every 3 years. I buy a new PC once every 3 years, and I buy a new Mac every 3 years.
Yeah.
And that way I have the top line for pretty much everything.
One of your old 3-year-old computers.
I'm sorry?
Can I have one of your 3-year-old Macs then?
No, typically I donate them off, but
No,
Once
donate
we all-
donate to the Murdoch's group, and we'll send it to Brianna. There you go. My computers, I usually donate or I rotate them out to my daughters, and then to the point that they're scrap. The next computer I'm getting, get a load of this, guys. I'm not shitting you. It is liquid nitrogen cooled. I'm looking into getting all the parts. It's not that expensive. There is a company that's come out with a compressor for liquid nitrogen instead of water cooled. It looks like the equipment that goes into a fridge, the pump and compressor, and it has a reservoir of liquid nitrogen. It stays in a liquid form, and as it goes up through the tube and touches the microprocessor, it cools the microprocessor down to minus 188 degrees Celsius, which means, get a load of this, you can clock what John is probably using, say, a 3 gigahertz computer. I can clock it at 12 gigahertz.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
wow, indeed. Liquid nitrogen cooled, and the parts are now available to people like you and me. And the technology is there. Whereas back in the day, you would have to have a thick copper basin that would sit on the processor, and you'd have to pour liquid nitrogen in to get those kind of speeds. And this company's come out with a closed circuit, sealed. They pump in liquid nitrogen, they seal it off, and then the system just takes over and just compresses and does the whole thing. Unfortunately, while you're using your computer, if you're somebody who likes to have quiet when you're playing your game and not want to hear the sound of a fridge compressor kick in every once in a while, don't get this. Because you're going to have that constant sound.
It's like when we used to hear a certain person's fans kicking in.
Yeah. Yeah, about that. You know, or my favorite. Hold on. I got. Or my favorite. Without saying any names, please. Let's not say any names.
Joshua.
No, not Joshua Alexander. No. Josh isn't that bad. Josh is bad when he's got his air conditioning turning on and off all the time, and
That's not my air conditioner, actually.
I don't. What is it we hear in the background? All that noise sometimes in some of the shows.
You know, it's the damn computers, man. I swear. Right now, I'm talking on the cell phone because I never get any. I don't get any complaints when I do it on the Zoom.
I know there's so much noise. I'm not kidding. Go back and listen to the shows after. You'll hear it. It's like Sounds like what? No, but the fan issue that boiled my blood. Go clean your computer. You know who you are. Go clean out those fans.
If his wife goes through the apartment with a leaf
running on
blower,
those
you know?
computers when y'all were saying that. None of them.
Well, that's the thing. Don't clean them out. And quote, I'm afraid of breaking something. Those fans being as clogged up as they are and working at that hard, that speed constantly, you're going to blow your computer. It's as simple as that. Go clean them. Either leave it and lose your computer or do something and you got a 50-50 chance. You're just blowing air through stuff.
There is nothing running at that time. Y'all are hearing shit.
No, not you. The other person. Quote, no names.
Yeah, they said they're afraid to break something, so they wouldn't clean their computer.
Do you remember, Josh? Do you remember during the show that sound during the show and the typing sound? That person. But I'm not saying no names.
I was taught by.
Put in the chat and Twitch for you, since you know Twitch. Here you
go. I was taught by the guy who used to do my computers and stuff. On my desktop, before I had a laptop, he said, yeah, open the case and clean the thing from time to time because the dust will clog it up. And I've never been afraid to.
That's it. I mean, one of the things that I was told, that's a cute video of a cat there, dude.
Hey, I did this. I posted this video on the speech I did this weekend for data science.
Yeah.
And everybody was rolling.
Oh, geez, that was hilarious. It's in the Twitch chat, guys. And
everybody was rolling their ass off with it when I played that video during the speech.
Well, one of the people, going back to what John's saying, this person said they did not want to use an air compressor to clean out the computer because she said that the force of the air is going to take off the parts off the motherboard. My dad and I use air compressors to clean out motherboards. I've never ever sprayed a motherboard and had a part fly off. Have you?
Wait a minute. You got to understand, this person probably has a cheap ass computer.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to say it has to be pretty cheap.
No, go ahead, Dad. What?
No, but the thing is with air compressor, it's no closer than 12 inches.
Yeah, but about a foot away. You're just spraying off the dust. And
for Josh, that's 30 centimeters.
But even though I've gone a couple inches away and I've never blown parts off a board,
No.
But this is just an example of I don't feel like doing it. I'm not going to do it.
And for those that can, clean them manually.
Yeah, toothbrush, toothpaste.
But I know what I'm doing.
You need a giant air compressor to blow fruit. Wait, you need a giant air compressor to blow fruit flies off your dresser?
No, not that big.
What?
Use your hand.
It's a VeggieTales thing.
Oh.
Okay. No. No, for those you just they actually have a new gun out for those. Actually, they really do. They really made this. They have a new salt gun that you can actually use to shoot bugs and kill them now.
Yeah, you can take aim at flies and it does kill the fly. When you look at the fly, it takes 1 grain of salt and shoots it at ultra high speed. The fly hits the fly. When you look at the fly's rib cage is deformed. It's insane.
It's a new salt gun they have. It's kind of cool, actually.
Yeah, but now it's being looked at into Canada here because there's been kids that have used it and they've shot their siblings in the eye with salt. Apparently, it scratches the corneas.
Oh, damn.
Yep.
Oh, boy. Yeah. See, that's what'll happen here. They'll have some lawsuits. And...
Hold on.
There it goes. Good product down.
Okay, hold on.
Assault weapon.
Yeah, it's an assault weapon. Yeah, you got it. It's a assault weapon.
If I was a kid today and I fell out of a tree and hurt myself, there would be legislation to get rid of old trees because kids are going to get hurt in trees.
No, get rid of the kids.
Oh yeah.
We're already talking about getting rid of spoons, fork, knives, and everything else because apparently they're making us fat.
Really?
Oh,
I didn't notice.
That's the food.
Johnny, stand up, show your tummy. Let's see if you're fat. Go on, stand up.
He's in Germany.
Stand up. Are you fat, Johnny? Are you fat? Huh? No, honestly, I was bulging it out. I'm fatter than you, bro.
Sorry, I can't stand up right now anyway.
No,
I've
no,
got
no.
a dog
No,
on
no.
my
We're talking about real fat people, but Brianna, you're skinny.
Yeah, but John, do you want a new T-shirt, extra large?
That is Johnny. John, your T-shirt looked like it was being stretched there.
I weigh almost 200 pounds. I am not skinny.
Well, if you weigh,
Oh, shit.
hold on,
I wish I was in the 200s.
hold on now, Brianna.
I'm in the 300s.
Brianna, if you weigh almost 200 pounds, then you
Yeah.
and I weigh the same, and you're not fat.
Yeah. I'm fat.
Yeah, but I'm 4
300.
foot. Yeah, but I'm like 4 foot 10 or 11.
I'm 5'11". Yay! No. Oh, geez. No, it doesn't matter how heavy you are. Are you happy with who you are?
Maybe.
Maybe. Well, yeah, it's up to you to decide. If you're happy with who you are, then go with it. I'm happy with who I am. You know. And
Are we happy with who John is?
No. No.
Your truth is
Johnny, you're not. You're fat, dude. PHAT. Pretty hot and tempting.
oh, you're
This is a totally new show, boys.
Yeah. We're on to the next vlog now. Yeah, that's it.
Oh my!
your shirt says B original.
Hey,
If
Mike.
I appreciate that, it says BO.
Yeah.
So nothing has BO.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. I probably do. I didn't shower yet since yesterday's drop. Mike, are you still with us, or are you back to the dark side?
That's still with you.
Come on, let's see the tummy. Let's
Y'all
see
wanna
how
see
small
the
you are.
dumbest- Hey, y'all want to see a dumb warning label?
Oh, geez, no.
Well, you've got a dark screen.
This is pretty funny, actually. So I just got my name tag in the mail from the SCORE group, right? Yeah, for SCORE.
Yeah.
This is a group that actually does like mentoring for business owners.
Right.
So that is the warning label. I don't know if y'all can see it on there.
No. What is it? What does it say?
It says, and I quote, it says, "Caution, keep away from pacemakers. It's a name tag that goes over your freaking heart."
Oh no, because it's magnetic strip.
Yeah,
Oh
a
my!
magnetic name strip for people that it's a name badge. You pretty much wear it over your heart, and they tell you to keep it away from a
Yeah,
pacemaker.
because the pacemaker will wipe it out.
No, this will wipe the pacemaker.
I don't think so. No, that's not magnetic in that sense. I mean that there's magnetic information stored like magnetically, but the pacemaker might wipe it out.
No, this will cause problems with the pacemaker.
Because
That's what I was
there's
finding
magnet-
out
there's
earlier,
magnets-
because-
Because there's
It's a
magnets
product.
in a pacemaker.
Well, it's a product that what's funny about it is it's a product designed to go near the heart, and they're telling you not to wear it near the heart, or not to wear it near your pacemaker.
So just don't get a pacemaker.
Well, I agree, but I'm
Yeah.
just saying it's
Yeah.
kind of a weird warning label for something that goes
I mean-
in that direction.
I mean, Johnny, are you looking forward to getting a pacemaker? I mean, are you saving up your Dogecoin to get a pacemaker?
Not even thinking about it.
Oh, there you go. So I'm not looking for one. Pace what? Yeah.
Not even-
Yeah, Johnny, let's wrap up the show, buddy, because I do got to get going by 4. Or I'm going to be late.
Alrighty. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you once again for joining the Mardox Daily Live Chat, coming to you daily, Monday through Friday, unless nobody comes around and after 10 minutes, somebody...
I guess now we're going to be 15 minutes now.
Wait a minute, after 15 minutes, what? And then they just ditch us and leave us hanging?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, that's right.
I have a rule: if I go to teach and the group doesn't come or the student after 15 minutes, then I'm out of there. Anyway, and I still get paid.
But
Thanks
here's
for
the best part. Somebody came, but he said that person's not important enough to stay around. So he ditched him. And that's kind of messed up, especially when it's his dad. Man.
I spent all day with him already. Okay, go ahead. Let's let Johnny finish this up here.
Thanks for joining the Mardox Daily Live Chat, coming to you every Monday through Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Pacific, and 9 p.m. Berlin time in Germany. And
It's one
if you're
show
watching
across
us,
3 time zones.
yes, those are 3 time zones, people. One show, 3 time zones. If you're watching us via YouTube, please remember to do 3 very important things: subscribe, like, and comment on the video channel. If you are watching us via Twitch, please remember to do 2 things: follow and subscribe, but subscribing costs a little bit of money. And yeah, and whatever you decide to do, please comment. We want to hear
If
what
you-
you think and
if
what
you-
you want us to talk.
If you subscribe to our Twitch channel, 100% of the proceeds will go directly towards John Brewer's new pacemaker. Someone's got to think ahead in the future.
Oh.
How about you, Mike? You need a pacemaker?
Not at the moment.
Not at the moment? Okay, leave it at that. Okay, guys, say goodbye so I can find the button.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Maybe
Damn internet.
like do not eat.
Yeah, do
Hey,
not.
by the way, Mike, you spelled damn wrong.
Nice. I had no space.
I had to
Oh.
put D-A